This Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively story continues the new twist as he has now filed a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times over the whole Blake Lively story, where he feels that it was unjust to him and that it is helping out her narrative, but it is riled with inaccuracies, misrepresentations, and there's omissions in there that he is saying are not accurate, and that it is a self-serving narrative on the behalf of Blake Lively.
The glitz and glam of Hollywood often hide a storm of tension, and today we're diving headfirst into a scandal that has shaken the industry to its core. This is the unfolding saga of Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, a legal battle that's not just about accusations and counters, but a larger commentary on power, reputation, and manipulation in the entertainment world. Shocking text messages, bold allegations, and strategic media plays have turned what was once a behind-the-scenes feud into a public spectacle. The question on everyone's mind: who's really telling the truth? Is Justin the villain in Blake's story, or is Blake using her influence to rewrite the narrative in her favor? Let's unpack this drama and decide for ourselves. Blake Lively, known for her polished persona and iconic Hollywood roles, set off a firestorm when she filed a lawsuit accusing Justin Baldoni of inappropriate conduct. She didn't hold back, alleging harassment, humiliation, and even an orchestrated smear campaign against her. The timing of her lawsuit, just before the holidays, raised eyebrows. Some saw it as a calculated move to gain an upper hand during a season of downtime. But what really escalated the drama was the media coverage, with the New York Times running a bombshell article that framed Justin as the antagonist. Justin, however, wasn't about to let this go uncontested. He filed his own countersuit, claiming the story was built on distorted evidence, cherry-picked text messages, and omissions that painted him in the worst possible light. At the heart of this battle lies a series of text messages exchanged between the two co-stars. These messages, now public, offer a fascinating glimpse into their working relationship. In one notable exchange, Blake invited Justin to her trailer while she was breastfeeding, saying, "I'm just pumping in my trailer if you want to work out our lines." Justin responded casually, indicating he'd join her after lunch. This might seem harmless, but Blake later claimed that Justin repeatedly invaded her space without her consent. Was this a genuine misunderstanding, or does this exchange reveal a more calculated effort to reshape the narrative? The texts don't stop there. In another conversation, Blake suggested that her character's attire should be much sexier. This is significant because it directly contradicts her later claim that Justin fostered an unprofessional atmosphere on set. Justin's legal team has pointed to these messages as evidence that Blake herself influenced the tone and direction of their creative collaboration. However, Blake's team argues that context matters and that these texts shouldn't absolve Justin of his alleged behavior. One of the most controversial accusations in this case involves comments about Blake's physical appearance. She alleges that Justin made inappropriate remarks about her weight during filming, a claim that Justin vehemently denies. According to Justin, his inquiry was purely practical. He needed to ensure her safety during a scene that required him to lift her. While some might find this explanation plausible, the situation escalated when Blake's husband, Ryan Reynolds, reportedly confronted Justin in a very public and humiliating manner. This confrontation took place at Blake and Ryan's New York City apartment, with other celebrity friends present. Was this a case of a protective spouse stepping in, or was there more to this confrontation than meets the eye? Things take another turn with the accusation that Justin shared an intimate video with Blake. According to her lawsuit, Justin showed her a personal clip under the pretense of discussing a scene. Justin counters this by explaining that the video was of his wife giving birth and was shared as a reference for a birthing scene in the film. To him, this was a professional discussion blown out of proportion. To Blake, it was a gross overstep. This incident underscores the he said, she said nature of this entire legal saga, leaving the public to wonder whose version of events is closer to reality. Behind the scenes, the PR drama is just as chaotic as the main event. Text messages from Justin's team reveal a flurry of activity as rumors about Blake began to surface. Justin's publicist denied any involvement in spreading these stories, claiming they were happening organically. Blake's team, however, insists that these were deliberate leaks meant to tarnish her reputation. One message even references a connection to the Daily Mail, raising questions about whether Justin's team used media connections to control the narrative. Was this simply the chaos of a high-profile production? Or was there a coordinated effort to discredit Blake? Blake's attorneys are fighting back hard, calling Justin's countersuit an attempt to silence her and frame her as the aggressor. They've described her as eager to take this fight to court, confident that the evidence will vindicate her. On the flip side, Justin's legal team alleges that Blake's actions are part of a calculated strategy to seize control of the production and reshape her public image, even at the expense of others. Both sides are making compelling arguments, but the truth is likely buried somewhere in the mountain of text messages, emails, and courtroom testimonies that are sure to emerge. What's particularly fascinating about this case is how it's being played out in the court of public opinion. Social media has been abuzz with divided opinions. Some users have pointed out inconsistencies in Blake's narrative, questioning her motives, while others have criticized Justin for his alleged behavior. TikTok creators, in particular, have dissected the text messages and legal filings, adding their own commentary to the drama. One creator even pointed out that if Justin can disprove just a handful of Blake's claims, it could severely damage her credibility, not just in court, but in the eyes of her fans. As this case heads to trial, there's growing speculation about whether it might be televised. A courtroom showdown featuring two A-list celebrities would undoubtedly draw massive attention, turning this legal battle into a public spectacle. The stakes couldn't be higher for both parties. For Justin, this case is about reclaiming his reputation and recovering from the professional fallout he's already faced. His former talent agency dropped him shortly after the allegations surfaced, a move he blames on the negative press generated by Blake's lawsuit. For Blake, the stakes are equally high. Her legal team is seeking substantial damages, citing severe emotional distress, humiliation, and mental anguish. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. This case is far from over. The legal proceedings are expected to be lengthy, with both sides prepared to present mountains of evidence and a long list of witnesses. While the courtroom ultimately decides the outcome, the impact of this feud is already felt. Hollywood insiders are watching closely as the case raises important questions about accountability, media manipulation, and the power dynamics that often go unchecked in the entertainment industry. So, where does this leave us? For now, the public is left to piece together the story from the snippets of evidence released by both sides. Are you Team Justin or Team Blake? Or are you withholding judgment until all the facts are revealed? Let us know your thoughts, because at the end of the day, this case isn't just about two celebrities. It's about how we, as a society, navigate complex issues of truth, power, and accountability. One thing's for sure, 2025 is shaping up to be a year full of high-profile drama, and this story is far from over.